the top class technically by championships added is 2009 because of Jordan,
Oh shit.
Robinson, and Stockton.
Oh, you're talking about that Hall of Fame class.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Hold on, wait, what? Yeah.
We busy, 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 we busy. That bitch so pretty, got a mean girl just like Lindsay. Said she fucking with me, making drives across the city. Swear this shit can get too litty. Pushing be like Diddy, you ain't B-boy, who you kidding? At the top, I see you there. In LA, I see you there. At the space, I see you there. Since the state, I see you there. I know y'all go crazy, y'all be turning up in the square. Take another pill and we can turn up just by anywhere. Hit you in and say yeah, just to see if there's a feeling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boys over here at Three Man Weave. Your co-host CJ here with the one and only ZD.
Yes, sir.
We haven't been recording as much. It's the off season,
Man,
and busy guys over here. But we've been keeping up with basketball, of course. It's a part of just who we are and stuff. So,
of course.
Welcome back. I think this is episode 10.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Episode 10, bro.
Yeah.
It's a big episode for sure. Yeah. 10 episodes, bro. Not a lot of people make it this far, bro.
Facts, yeah.
I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah,
for
proud
sure.
of you too, bro, for real.
But yeah.
Just going right into it. If y'all haven't already liked, subscribe,
All that good
comment,
stuff.
all that good stuff. Go follow us on all social medias, all that jazz and everything. But yeah, welcome back.
Yeah.
I guess
Three man.
Yeah,
no,
I haven't said that in a minute.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, and our boy, our third man, he's not here today, but it's Los, we love you, miss you, man. So for sure, we're gonna do this episode for you. But I think I should just get right into it, CJ.
Let's get it.
We're gonna be talking about recently. The Hall of Fame inductees. We have some new inductees. I think D Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, Coach Popovich, and it's cool that Coach Pop actually went before he's retired.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
that's kinda crazy.
And then
That's how you know
Tony
he's
Parker.
one
Yeah,
of the
bro.
greatest of all
But
time.
I think that was really cool to see how like the NBA is like, nah. I mean, you're already you're so
already
goated.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So we have this.
How does that work?
Honestly, we can look it up because I didn't do the research like
Okay, yeah.
prior, and I
was
probably
just
should have
curious.
because I haven't really seen that in my
Yeah,
life.
I don't think I've ever
somebody
seen-
that's like still.
Active,
Yeah,
get into
like,
the hall.
so that-
Maybe
so-
coaches. Maybe it's something with being a coach. Because I
Maybe,
feel
bro.
like Boeheim.
Yeah,
I
like
feel
Coach
he-
Boeheim. Yeah,
and,
you're
like,
right.
Coach
You're right.
K, like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
for
they
sure,
got
for sure.
inducted, so
And they induct like women as well,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
cool
yeah.
as well. So
Yeah, so-
but anyways, essentially, yeah. So they inducted some pretty crazy people, and I actually have like ESPN Plus, and I recommend you guys get that if you can afford it. It's really cool
yeah.
if you love sports. But they Kevin Pelton did this article on ESPN Plus, and essentially they ranked 10 of the best 10 of basketball Hall of Fame classes essentially. So we have like a ranking of 10 people here, but we're gonna go through 5.
Yeah.
Kind of see what he said and what he thought. The first one is 2009, and honestly, that's the one that had Michael Jordan in there. It also got David Robinson and John Stockton. The way he ranked it was kind of by championships added. So obviously, if you guys don't know, but you guys probably all do know if you watch basketball, that Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
Yeah, that's like
to a lot
easy,
of people.
yeah.
And obviously he won, all 6 of his championships every time he went. Honestly, I was 8 at the time of Michael Jordan's
Induction?
induction into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So
Was it
I
09?
yeah, it was
Yeah, I
09.
was
so
12, so-
I didn't really watch it. I have
didn't
seen
either.
his like Hall of Fame speech, and I've seen a bit of David Robinson's too. But I will say, I mean, I can understand why this is ranked number 1. But
Yeah.
personally, I got my own like, and
Yeah,
it's coming
for
up
sure.
soon. It's
Yeah,
coming
I
up
was gonna
soon,
say,
but
it's not too far
Yeah,
behind, I would
it's not too
assume.
far behind, but. Yeah, no, I didn't watch this one, but I mean, if you have the time, definitely check it out. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, it's got some pretty crazy players going in there, and then I mean, if you're going to the Hall of Fame, bro, you're obviously special.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember you talked to me about it, I think, before the players this year got inducted. You were saying that, like, yeah, bro, like, I actually, like, really enjoy watching those. And,
Yeah,
like, I didn't
bro.
really think
They're
about it, but,
special.
like, yeah, that's a good point. Like, they talk about their whole career and the struggle
like, all
and
the
what it
stuff
took
they've
for them to
gone through.
get there. Like,
all the people who helped them,
exactly.
bro. Yeah.
So I haven't really watched any of them,
Yeah.
honestly. So
No.
I'm gonna go back and watch like my favorite players.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
T-Mac and Yao Ming, like,
And it's cool because like when we were younger, again, like we were talking about, they didn't clip them like they do now, so it's way easier to watch them.
It
like
is.
at the time when we were younger, but you had to watch it. Like
yeah, and
straight
they're
up.
long, right?
Yeah,
They're like
they were
hours.
hours,
Yeah.
2 hours, 3 hours. You know, because I mean it's a big deal.
It's their whole
But
life,
nowadays you can just go on YouTube, like you're saying, you can watch through. I mean, Dwayne Wade, bro, it was actually really cool. He kind of shouted out his dad. I think you may have seen it on Twitter. I mean, it was kind of floating around like kind of the way that he embraced his dad on stage. But it was really cool, man. So like, yeah, for sure. If you got time, definitely check it out. But nah, the second one that he had ranked on there is the 2016 class, and this is the class that I love, obviously because of Kobe Bean, RIP Mamba. It was also his birthday the other day, and it was Kobe Day, so it's, you know, we appreciate you, man.
Yep,
for sure.
always.
But yeah, this is class of 2020. Had Tim Duncan in there, Kobe and KG. Essentially, I mean, those boys all won rings, bro. There's not really much to say.
All winners.
They were all winners. Yeah, bro. They're all champions. But this one was really cool. It was really special for me because this is actually the first one that I really watched like straight through.
Yeah.
Just because obviously, I mean, and it's sad. Like Kobe didn't get to, you know, obviously have a Hall of Fame speech.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know, it's kind of unfortunate, but you know, watching Tim Duncan and KG, and honestly, it was cool to see both of those guys talk about him as well, because they could have chosen not to. Obviously, it's their Hall of Fame, you know, induction, but you know, they decided to talk about Kobe, so it was cool that, you know, obviously the NBA has like a specific section for him. So, and I'm a Lakers fan, as y'all know, so it was a big deal for me. It was kind of like the first one that I was able to like actually process and go through and watch. So I thought that one was really cool, bro.
Yeah, that was a huge moment just because it was after Kobe passed away.
Yeah, bro.
So it was just I think it made it into more of like a moment for everyone, a part of it, because the people that were all inducted with him, like all battled him to win those chips.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Had like
To be those great players,
they had to go through each other to get the best out of one another. So I think that mattered more probably just for the like, community of basketball, because like everyone knew what Kobe brought to the sport. Yeah, and the fact that he wasn't there like just made it even more like sentimental for everybody. Like, you know, like, you could tell it was like a different type of vibe that Hall of Fame like induction. You know?
Now that you talk about it, like it was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like, I remember, and that was back again. Like this was more recent, so like this is when the NBA was doing like highlight tapes. They do like 45-minute, 50-minute highlight tape of Kobe, obviously, because you're going to the Hall of Fame. So they play your entire career highlights. So I watched that video in full, man. Like, you know, I took the time out of my day to, and I like I said earlier, I just think it's really cool how the NBA is able to do that, bro. And they have all those things in the vault. And like you're saying, all these players, they obviously battled each other to get, you know, to the top of the mountain. So it's cool to see them praise each other.
Yeah, man.
100%. But the next one he's got on the list, bro, kind of a weird one, but I can see why. It's the 1980 one. This one had Jerry West, Oscar Robinson, and then Jerry Lucas. So yeah, I mean those three players. I mean Jerry West and Big O, man.
Yeah,
I can see why. You know, that's a big deal. You know, those guys were definitely going crazy. For the you know, especially for the time.
Yeah, at that time they were. Like the
I mean,
league.
obviously, our audience is probably too young to even.
Shit, we're too young.
Yeah, we probably don't even really know the magnitude of that one.
But obviously, like Jerry West is the logo.
Yeah, like they got some hoopers in there.
Yeah, was the first to ever average a triple double.
And
like,
I was supposed to say during that time, bro, I think it was interesting. Like, you got to give respect to people who were hooping, even though it was a different game, because you got to think about like the resources that they had. Like, how,
for sure.
Like, think about the coaching, the like the equipment. Think about all that stuff. But, like, they were still getting triple doubles. Like, you know, Big O's putting out triple double a night. You know, and some Converse.
They were wearing Converses.
Bro.
Like,
come on, and then a jock strap and shit. Like, like for real, bro.
It's
like,
crazy. Yeah, like, so they were really out there hooping like that.
Yeah, bro. And it's I gotta pay my respects in that regard, because I think we kind of undermine like, oh, they don't have, you know, the proper whatever.
No, for sure. Yeah.
But yeah,
especially nowadays.
Yeah, bro.
Because we're so accessible to other footage of like, oh, this is what this kid is doing at like 15 now. Like, he would tear up the league in the 70s.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like, or like even LeBron when he came into the league, it's like, bro, like that he's not even near what like was back in like the
Literally.
50s and 60s.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
mailmen and shit.
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah,
that's what people say.
Yeah,
so.
bro. And
like,
we were kind of talking about Will on the centers thing about how
yeah.
he like kind of differs from Shaq in a sense, like for that time period to be doing what he was doing, bro, just like a gazelle running up and down the court on these farmers and shit like that. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy, bro. To have that type of athleticism for that time. So shout out those guys for real. But this next one is the most recent one, and this is kind of the one I think we can kind of figure out how it works. If like how people get inducted if they're like still active.
Okay.
We can look that up for you guys. But yeah, no, this one had Dirk Nowitzki, D Wade, Tony Parker, and Coach Popovich, and a few other people. But again, this is another one that I think this is like my second favorite because this is another one that I was able to kind of watch. And,
witness.
Yeah,
everything.
witness exactly. And like again, not just like the speeches, but the players themselves. Like like we've seen Dirk Nowitzki and Tony Parker and D Wade go through, you know, their ups and downs of what they're trying to accomplish. It's just really cool to see. I really have a lot of respect for those players. I think it's kind of sad also at the same time. It's kind of bittersweet watching these speeches because you kind of know that it's over.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's really cool
End of an era for real.
Yeah, bro. Like, but it's cool to go through. It's cool to go through like their highlights, like I was saying, like watching their highlight tapes, like taking the time to spend 40 minutes just watching Dirk Nowitzki, you know, do one-legged fadeaways is really fun.
So I found it.
You found it? You found it? Yeah, no,
I
you're
just
good.
didn't want to like lose on track from what we're talking about. So as a coach, you can still be active. But you've had to coach as either a full-time assistant or head coach on the high school and or college and or professional level for a minimum of 25 years. That person will then be considered for enshrinement in the 6th year of retirement or 26th year of active coaching.
Wow.
So I'm assuming this was Pop's 26 year.
Yeah.
Like he's hands down first ballot. Like that's
he doesn't
without
need to prove it anymore.
And I think it's the same thing with referee.
Okay.
The only thing that you need to be retired for like 4 years is as a player. So you need to be retired and then
makes sense.
The fourth season,
you need to be done.
You need to be completely done.
Makes sense.
And contributor.
I did not know this before too, so this is really cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
And I haven't been to the Hall of Fame yet. If you guys ever get a chance to go, please go, bro.
Yeah, that would be. I've never been either. That'd be cool.
Like going to the Basketball Hall of Fame. It's really
seeing everything because that's the history, bro.
Man, bro, it's super cool. They got crazy shit in there. But and, last but not least, bro, it's 2016. This one had Shaq, AI, and Yao.
That's a good one.
So that's a great one.
Very nice. I feel like that's crazy that the top 5 are all, or besides that 1980 one, they're all like what we've seen.
Recent, yeah.
Like what we've
witnessed
or like kind of like started watching basketball when they were playing.
Yeah, bro. That is really cool. That's a good point that you bring up. I think it was just like I feel like the reason for that is just the transition of the game and the progression of the game, bro. It's like as time went on, players just got better and better. And like you're saying, like we've been blessed enough to be born into an era where these guys are all getting to it, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
and I feel like it's kind of hard to like every player isn't gonna like retire at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Like
so we just got
same
lucky with like Kobe, Dirk, like they all played 20 something years together, bro. And they retired at the same time.
It's like, it's a swan song, bro. You could say it's perfect.
Fucking crazy.
But yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, I think that's a great class. I actually, that's the one, like, I haven't seen much of the 2016 speeches or anything like that. Like, I haven't watched the AI speech or anything.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, no, it's definitely kind of crazy. But to spin it back, bro, we've also got some hoops going on right now, man.
Yeah.
We got the FIBA tournament going on. It's kind of crazy to see this shit too, bro.
Yeah,
it's like,
facts.
we can start with USA. We can talk a little bit about Ant and like AR-15, what they've been doing. They've just been going crazy. Shout out those boys like McCall Bridges, Jalen Brunson. That's kind of what's been going on like right now. For me, I think the FIBA tournament's really good in terms of like getting work in and getting the proper getting in shape, stuff like that, like staying on top of your game.
Yeah.
I will say it does come with injury risk, but
has anybody gotten injured? Do you know?
Not.
Like
nobody,
wood,
nobody that like is
like,
major.
Yeah,
not to my knowledge. I know Jamal Murray did back out because he had to rehab an injury like prior to starting this tournament, which started today.
Yeah,
actually. So there's a few people that like didn't go because of injury, but I don't think anybody's gotten hurt like in the tournament just yet. But yeah, bro, again, these games are all kind of early in the day, and they're only on certain networks.
Oh,
but
damn, Australia lost.
yeah, bro, like it was crazy. Actually, the Japan-Finland game today, bro, like Finland was up 20.
Damn.
And they lost by 10.
And that's marketing, right?
Yeah, exactly. So there's definitely a lot of NBA players in here.
Good job Watanabe.
Yeah, like great talent. But yeah, like I said, bro, I'm just a hoop head. So I like
anytime you get to see
anytime I get to
hoops.
watch it, bro, I think it's really cool. Honestly, and for us too, like USA specifically, like we got Anthony Edwards going crazy, bro. I kind of feel like he's going to take a huge step in he could be most improved too. But yeah, he's gonna. I feel like
was he an all-star?
Yeah, but he made it because of injury.
Okay. So he's one of those that could be.
He didn't make it
all-star
originally
to be in like All NBA.
Yeah, like he could make it for real. But I can kind of see it. I just think this tournament gives players opportunity like that to like refine it, refine their game and really work hard and try to change the way that they're like, they were playing last year. So whenever they come back out for the next season, kind of what Markkanen did.
Yeah.
He worked on his game during tournaments like these, and then when he came back for the NBA season, it was a completely different player.
Yeah.
And I feel like that can happen even if you do play in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say I like the FIBA World Cup because it kind of shows you who is gonna make a come up.
Exactly.
There's been a lot of young players balling out. Obviously, we know Luka's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Shea has been going crazy,
bro.
And I think I like it more so because like it's cool for me because a lot of players on my team aren't from the States.
No, you're right. You're right. They're from different places.
Yeah, Australia. And Giddy's there, and he's been balling out.
Yep.
And then like I said, Shea and Dort are on Canada, and Dort hasn't been doing nothing crazy, but like Shea is like
he's doing his thing.
Yeah, man. Like obviously he won't get MIP, but I think he might have like a good
another
great year. He made like all NBA team. I think.
Yeah, I think the Shea thing is interesting. I don't think he's gonna have a drop off for people that think he's gonna drop off. Like I still think he's gonna average 30, even with Chet.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he's just gonna score it differently. Like obviously he's gonna be sharing the ball more. I think his assists are gonna go up. Yeah. But I don't think his points are gonna take a hit. Like as we've seen in this tournament, even like these defenders are still competent. They're still
for sure.
pro
These
competition.
are still great. Yeah.
So he's going out there giving people 40 on like high efficiency. So like, I don't know. Same with Ant too.
Yeah,
it's like I'll see the stat lines for this and I'll be like,
ridiculous.
What's up?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're 18 for 22, 8 threes, just going crazy. But
it's cool to see because like I feel like USA is, and this isn't like the Olympics or nothing. So it's like a lot of players hold it to a different standard.
Yeah.
But if you're a hooper and you're like proving yourself, like this is where you'll usually go to like show people like, hey, I'm here. Like, don't forget about us.
Yeah, like don't trip. I got you.
Like, because I think the oldest player is what, like Bobby Portis or something.
Yeah, and
like 32, 33.
Yeah, I think he's like 31.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's on the
that's not that old to be honest. And like a lot of these players are 22, 23,
young,
like
super young.
Jalen Brunson's a little bit older, like 26 or something, but that's still pretty young, and he's coming into his own now. So they use it, like you said, to just kind of like iron sharpen iron type shit. Like you're in that room with these type of competitors that are all-stars. There's a lot of all-stars that are with them and that are going to the World Cup or FIBA like basketball World Cup.
Yeah, for sure.
But obviously it's not like top.
No,
tier,
for sure. Yeah, and again, like I
think that's kind of why some people don't like to watch it, because they're like, damn, like fucking
they're beating
Austin
up on
Reeves
beating
and
up
Halliburton, like a
Lithuania.
lot of, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people aren't gonna like. That's not very appealing to the eye unless you're just love basketball.
Nah, for sure.
So.
Yeah, and I think going into my next point is like, you got to get work in over the summer. Like we kind of talk about it off camera. There's some through the lens runs where it's like if you're not at these competitions during the summer, if you're not getting your work in that way, like you need to be like doing something, going to these pro-ams. And that's another thing me and CJ were talking about off camera too. It's like there's been a lot of basketball going on during the summer still. So you guys have time, like definitely, go on YouTube, go look at these pro-ams. I know Kyrie was going crazy. I know Chet and KD were playing with each other and Devin Booker.
I love seeing that.
Just little things like that. that. I know they got like full runs. Like I know Rico Hines does a lot of stuff on Ball's Life. So yeah, there's a lot of NBA talent right now that you can watch play. You can go see them play
at
really
your
for free.
fingertips.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, man, I think I'm excited for this season, bro. If you guys don't know, starting on October 24th. We got the first game is going to be a great one, man. It's Lakers Nuggets. I think my boys going to get the W. I feel like the Nuggets got worse. They did lose some pieces that helped them win the NBA championship
for sure.
And I feel like the Lakers got.
You think
better.
they'll have that little championship hangover type shit, or you think they're going to be like clicking on all?
I can't say Jokic will or Murray will, but I will say they could. Yeah. I don't think those boys will. So like if they give us 30 each. 60 points right there.
Yeah,
it's not asking much for an NBA team to score like 70 points.
Oh, yeah, bro.
If you think about like Jokic and Murray go for 30 apiece, if that happens, so be it. But I'm excited for it. It's coming up soon, man. Yeah. And then I think the game after is the Warriors and Suns. So we have bangers at like the first game of the season. So that's another thing I'm excited for. Just getting ready for that, playing fantasy basketball, that good stuff.
Yeah.
But
I would say actually I feel like it would be a good kind of ending off topic for this section, and then we can get into the next one. But what would you be down to do, like betting, like a betting?
Yeah,
segment?
bro. I would love to. I mean, I honestly, I don't recommend doing that, especially if you're like a kid.
Yes.
Obviously
don't do it.
Exactly. We're not gonna promote anything negative or in that way. We're always gonna try to do that responsibly. But I would love to if we get those things in the comments, or if you guys like that section. I don't mind doing that.
Because I feel like it'd be cool. Obviously we watch it.
Yeah.
And
no.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
To, like if y'all want to tail us and stuff, you can obviously use your own money at your own discretion. But
right.
like. We would potentially do that. I feel like it'd be, and then we could come back and kind of show you how we've been doing. And
bro.
Kind of for us, and kind of just personally, see all we could probably do this.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fun to keep track for each other. Yeah,
and show people that you do it responsibly.
It's not
that bad of a thing,
Especially if you're keeping up with it.
It has a stigma, of course, but that's what anything,
And honestly, personally, for us, really, it's not even really about gambling stuff. I think it just keeps us interested.
Yeah,
I just enjoy.
Makes you more invested.
Yeah, I enjoy going through stats and talking about talking with CJ about which players are gonna go over all that stuff. It doesn't really have anything to do about with winning big, or nothing like that.
Because I think that's. I was doing it 2 years ago maybe, and I was doing it pretty well. But the thing, whenever you bet, you get that money, and I was betting pretty much everything what I was doing. So I learned from that now, and I'm okay, I'm kind of nickel and dime it. I'm gonna bet $5 here.
Be smart about
and
it.
no, I'm gonna do a flex right here. I want to get. It doesn't really matter.
And as you build up that bankroll, you can increase
exactly. So just being more smart with it and stuff I
agree.
I didn't bet all last year. I kind of got out of it.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to get better with my money and stuff. But now I have I have some money to play with. Might as well I watch basketball. Keeping up with it more now because we're doing this podcast.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
And it kind of will help us because it could be a segment. You know?
For sure.
And I'm definitely probably gonna get League Pass. I'm probably gonna get 2K.
Yeah,
shout out to 2K.
Yeah, literally, it's coming with it. But I mean, I would love to do that, and I think I just I was kind of talking to you about it, but it just keeps us interested, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Just going through ESPN, going through Basketball Reference is stuff we love to do. Watching YouTube videos, me and him talk about it off camera all the time. We send each other stuff all the time.
Yeah, bro.
So we're always locked in. We want to make sure and prove to you guys that we can do that stuff too. So if you guys if you guys want that type of content, just let us know for sure, bro.
For sure,
but this next section, man, it's gonna be some. So
hell yeah.
What's going on, you guys? Thanks for watching PCT. It's got a little ad break coming for you guys. Sorry about that, but it don't matter. Today we're staying hydrated with Liquid IV. I've been using it after workouts, before workouts. Recently, it's a great alternative to regular hydration, as that it's essentially flavored, and it's very good for your hydration, man. You get essentially 2 times the amount that it would just be if it was regular water alone. It's a category-winning hydration brand, fueling your well-being, and it's a hydration multiplier in one product that I think you're missing in your daily routine. In one stick, you get 5 essential vitamins and 2 times faster the hydration than water alone. If you use it first thing before a workout, or when you feel run down, or after a long night, or after a long flight. And it's festival season. Planning for faster, efficient hydration is essential, especially during for summer. Liquid IV has you covered while you prep before, power through the headliner, and then recover for the weekend. Liquid IV also hydrates 2 times faster than water alone and 3 times the electrolytes of additional sports drinks. I love Liquid IV's flavors that they have. I think they have 12 different flavors that you can choose from. I know they got new sea berry out and strawberry lemonade. And then I feel like for me, I like strawberry lemonade because I know I love me some strawberry lemonade. So to put that in some water, get some more hydration from it, I mean, who wouldn't want that? They also have Concord grape, lemon lime, pina colada, tropical punch, watermelon, strawberry, passion fruit, and then acai berries. So I think those are some good flavors definitely for you guys to check it out if you want. Like I was saying earlier before, 1 stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates you 2 times faster and more efficiently than water alone. There's 12 delicious, refreshing flavors that keeps you hydrated before anything you're doing. And they contain 5 essential vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C, with 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. It's made with premium ingredients, so it's made with the tip-top stuff that they got. And Liquid IV honestly believes that the equitable access to clean and abundant water is the foundation for a healthier world, and I agree. So, I mean, yeah, I just feel like Liquid IV is a perfect product for you guys if you're looking for good hydration. Definitely check them out. Liquid IV has donated over 30 million different servings to 50-plus different countries around the world, so I feel like they're definitely getting their brand out there. If you guys want to check out liquidiv.com and use our code PCD, definitely use that. I think you get 20% off the entire store. So definitely check that out. It's at liquidiv.com. We'll put it in the description, and then it's code PCT. That's 20% off anything you order. So definitely go check that out. And just get better hydration, man. Of course, we all love water. Who doesn't love water? So if you're going to have water, why not make it flavored a little bit? Get 2 times the hydration for it in 16 ounces. So definitely go check Liquid IV out, man. 3 man.
Yeah, we can just get right back, into it, really. But I think we're going to do some NBA, early superlatives. Just go through the list, bro. I think it's going to be, kind of interesting to talk about. I want to see what you think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll start off with Rookie of the Year. This one, well, if you guys don't know, this kid named Victor Wembanyama got drafted first overall to the Spurs this year. Speaking of the Spurs, we got to go to a game, bro. Try to go to some of these Texas games. But anyways, essentially,
we're in a good spot for it.
Yeah, bro. Essentially, he's the favorite to win, bro. Everybody thinks he's going to win. I think he's going to win as long as he meets the minimum requirement of games, which is 65.
Yeah, that's a lot of games.
It is a lot of games.
But
you should be... Okay,
especially as a rookie, you should.
I'm about to say in the NBA, bro, you shouldn't have a problem playing that many.
True.
If you're healthy and you want to, there's no load, you should want to play that much. Anyway,
I don't think it's more so a wanting, but sometimes your body just doesn't agree with everything that's going on. You just get injured. It's
good point.
KD hasn't played that many games in how many seasons?
a while.
It's been a while. He might not even qualify to be an All-Star next year, and he's one of the best players.
Yeah.
So it just sucks because it is a lot of games, but I understand it.
But they do
some of those games they just do sit out,
and they do got to clean it up though.
Yeah, they
with
do.
the people or getting hurt, sitting out, all that stuff adds up.
It does. It kind of ruins the game a little bit.
But I kind of think Victor's gonna win just based off the fact that I do think he's gonna reach those minimum amount of games, and I do think he's gonna help the Spurs be better than a 25-win team.
I
think I was gonna say it's not anything. You're not asking for a kingdom, but I still think even a 10-12 win improvement's gonna be better for them, and it'll be good for San Antonio. And I just think he'll win based off the NBA writers wanting him to win. I think it's kind of rigged in a sense in that regard. As long as you meet these requirements, put up 15 a game, you'll be fine. So yeah,
what do you think he's gonna average for his rookie season?
I think he's gonna average 16, 8, 2 blocks. Nothing crazy.
You said how many more wins? Do you think? How many?
They're gonna win 36 games.
36.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still bottom of the West.
Yeah,
but better than last year.
They're not last place, but they're
not. I'm gonna be real. They could be. Last.
Yeah, I would say.
I'm gonna say them or the Blazers, but I don't know.
That's why I'm so excited for this season because there's so many what ifs. Like,
yeah,
what's
that's
gonna
true.
happen?
That's
like,
true. The Blazers could be good.
Blazers could be good. Yeah, Portland could ball out. But anyway, that's besides the point. So my rookie of the year that I think is gonna win is Chet. Personally, I mean, I think I already kind of told y'all, and that might be a little Thunder bias, but I just think he is kind of coming into the perfect situation. Shea just had probably one of the best seasons we've low-key probably like really seen in a while.
Yeah.
And I don't think people kind of overlook that just because he played for a not so good team, but what the projections for that team were and what they became is, I think people probably appreciate it a couple years down. Like they're gonna look back at that season and thinking like, damn, like that's really happened.
Yeah,
but anyways, we're not talking about Shea.
First team. Jesus.
Shea just had a great season. Jalen Williams just came off of an incredible rookie year. Obviously, Chet was supposed to be there, but he was injured. So I think him taking off it just helped him develop into a better player. He got stronger. He's around all these players that he's still involved, and I think that's the thing that matters a lot for a young core. Like they are, if we're winning, we're gonna win as a group, not so much as
I like that.
Obviously, it's Shea's team, but like they're still going out there.
The Thunder will be better than the Spurs.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I think it's an easier situation for them for him to
succeed. Yeah,
exactly. Like Vic is in a not a bad situation because they're already a bad team.
Yeah. They need him.
They're only going to get better.
Right. They need him.
Yeah. I think they might take that
the
into
Thunder
account.
need Chet.
Yeah. They need Chet. Like that's what we missed last season. We needed that big body that could defend anybody. Yeah. Honestly. And I think that's this summer league. That's why I've just been getting more excited because it's looking like he's can defend damn near like 1-5, right? Which is kind of crazy when he's like a 7-2 center, but. I just think he's in a perfect situation, honestly. Yeah. I don't even think he's gonna average.
He got the injury out of the way, bro.
Like you're already good, you're stronger, you're probably a smarter player than what you were last year. You're just able prepared. To see what like a red shirt type shit. You know?
That's a great point, bro.
And I understand everybody with is he really a rookie and stuff? Because I do agree in this sense. But I mean, if you didn't play at all, you're a rookie.
Still young.
Yeah. Because like there's some people that are coming into the league that are Chet's age. Yeah. So I feel like older. The age doesn't really. Nah. You still got to go out there, and it's your first season playing in the NBA, regardless of if like. You were like training and stuff. So,
I mean, if Chet wins, it'll be less egregious than when Ben won.
I think, I think that's what I was more referring to, like that situation. Yeah. Because,
I agree with that.
Yeah, but.
So, I love that. That's perfect. That's a perfect take. That's dark horse. I like that. We'll go on to MIP, though. Most improved. You want to start off with this one? I want to see what you think.
Yeah, I'll start off. Yeah. I think, because we were kind of talking about it before we were shooting and just kind of like
going through people.
Spitballing people, like who we thought. I think personally, I'm gonna go with.
It's cool to do this on the spot too, because we haven't thought about it.
Yeah, we haven't thought about it, so it's just kind of like what like your gut,
what you're feeling.
And I think I'm gonna go with Tyrese Halliburton, bro.
Man, that's a great one.
I think he's gonna have
that's a great one.
A baller season. Like I think he might. I think I compared him to Shea in the earlier episode. I don't think he's gonna have that big of a jump, but I think he's going to be really good.
Yeah,
like, he might. Was he an All-Star last year?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get that jump from like he averaged what like
he
18,
was
19?
Bro, he was like 20 and 10.
Okay, so I think he's gonna jump up
to he wasn't like 25. Yeah,
I think he's gonna hit that 25 mark.
Yeah, for sure.
He has a better team around him.
He's gonna score more. Yeah,
and it's more catered to like how
he
younger,
plays.
Like let's push it.
And he got the bag.
Yeah, Obi Toppin. Like they have.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Bruce Brown. Yeah, like they have a solid squad, and you can kind of tell that they gave him
the East too. Yeah,
the East is kind of up for grabs. Like like maybe the top 3 teams are kind of like, oh, you might suspect it, but like everybody else can fight for that spot.
And he stays healthy relatively. I mean, he had some like injuries.
Did he get injured towards the end of the season? Or?
Yeah, he sat out.
Oh, he did?
Because the Pacers suck.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, like for example, I do think Rick Carlisle would let him play those 65 games. Like I think coaches are gonna know you got to get 65 if you want to get those awards. And some guys are so close that they're just gonna thug it out. And I think you'll be able to check in too for 10 minutes, right?
Like it'll count
or something like that. So there's ways around it. For me, I'm gonna go with Jordan Poole, bro. Like kind of like. I kind of already have mine, but
I just talked about it.
The situation that he's going to be in, it's going to allow for the volume for JP to be there, to be that scorer that he really, I mean, I know he can be, and he's just going to be able to be, I think, more efficient than he was on the Warriors because of that reason. He's going to have the ball, more in his hands, and I also think that award is it's interesting because I do think how your team plays matters, and it'll be interesting to see. Like I like that you said Halliburton because I feel like they're going to improve on their season last year, but I also feel like the Wizards will improve on their season last year.
I think so.
The Wizards weren't great last year. The only bright spot really was Kuzma and KP.
Yeah.
But I do think adding Jordan Poole and Tyus Jones and some of those other players, it's going to be better for them.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're kind of looking on the up. So that's my guy. I feel like Jordan Poole averaged 15 this year on really kind of poor efficiency, but I feel like it's going to jump to 21, 22 on, 90% from the line, 40% from deep, 48% from the field.
Yeah, he's going to.
It's going to be.
When you said that to me when we were talking off camera, I was like, damn, that's a good pick. Honestly,
Yeah.
It makes sense.
For sure.
He was like the sixth man.
Yeah.
And he's going to be a starter.
And what's crazy is I think me and you are right on the money for. I think those guys are going to be in the running for that award.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Jordan Poole, Halliburton, maybe Ant.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good one.
You know
too,
what I mean? So for me, I'm going with Jordan Poole. I feel like he's gonna be up there for sure. But this next one's interesting, bro. It's Defensive Player of the Year, bro.
Yeah, who do you think?
I kind of want to be I want to say a guard, but I just don't think it's happening. I want to say Jimmy Butler or somebody, but I don't think he's gonna play the minimum games anyways. I honestly feel like it might be Brook Lopez, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like so people forget that he was really close, and then Jaren Jackson Jr. started going crazy. But
yeah, he was.
I feel like this year he's gonna make it a mission for him to win that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Brook Lopez as a dark horse. People forget that boy be.
Yeah, he was in the running for this year.
So I just feel like he's gonna get lucky this year. Honestly, this is another thing too. I feel like for him, it's kind of motivation because Giannis did say that he won't re-sign with the Bucks unless they show them that they can compete for a championship.
Say that.
And so I feel like that's gonna kind of light a fire under Brook Lopez's ass. Be like, all right, I gotta go crazy.
Facts. I
gotta guard, and I'm not losing to this young boy in Memphis or anybody else. So I do think it's gonna go to a big, and that's another thing I want to talk to you about. I love that Marcus Smart won it a few years ago, and Gary Payton. There's only a few guards that have won it. Wings and stuff like that. But I feel like more wings should be winning it. But
Kawhi won one.
Yeah,
Kawhi won one.
So
right?
so yes. So there's been times where a wing has won a Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
But honestly, recently, bro, it's all bigs.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they do a lot on defense. It makes sense, but
that's kind of what they're out there to do.
Yeah, what about Caruso, bro?
True.
What about guys that just lock down,
that is
bro? You know what I mean? And I want to say him, but I don't think it's gonna go to him.
Nah, I don't
Even
think
though he's gonna be in the running for it. It's I just know it won't go to a guard.
True.
And that kind of hinders my answer, which kind of sucks.
It does.
What do you think about that?
I think for me personally, I think Bam is gonna win.
Oh, that's a great pick. Yeah, that's a great pick.
I think he was the other finalist this year. I mean, I think
and he hasn't won yet.
He hasn't won yet, and I feel like that's the thing that is kind of missing from him being
bro.
that player, that center now. He's already kind of establishing himself as an offensive player.
Yeah,
he got a lot better in the playoffs, the finals. He did really well.
For sure,
he was balling out. Honestly, he was If Jimmy Butler was playing how he was playing at the beginning of the playoffs in the finals with Bam playing the way he was, that would have been more of a problem.
Yeah, it would have been more of a scary tandem.
Yeah,
because
Bam was really kind of he got hit. I think every time we were watching it, because we did watch this finals a decent amount together. Yeah, and we were seeing that damn, he's kind of polished his mid-range game.
Bro. Yeah, he's way more polished offensively than I thought he would be.
I think that's the thing. People forget he's also probably one of the best defenders in the league as well. And I think he's gonna have that. I want this shit this year.
For sure.
We've been to the finals the past.
That's a great pick.
2 out of the past 3 years or whatever it is. So it's fuck. Let me.
You got Chet, Halliburton, and Bam.
Yeah,
seems about right.
Yeah,
seems like all guys it's pretty. They're gonna be finalists in those spots for sure.
Yeah, I think going into the 6 man,
I feel like you're gonna be 3 for 3 with the finalists at least.
You think so?
At the end of the year.
Okay, that would be cool to like look back at
crazy.
this. Yeah, to see.
Like that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
But yeah,
going into the 6-man, I think we were kind of talking about it as
hard,
well.
bro.
It's a little bit harder because there isn't any prototypical 6-man besides the ones that were in the like finals for it last year. Really,
Yeah.
I think that was Brogdon won, and then like you said, quickly and Westbrook. So and then obviously. Anybody could kind of make a jump this year that we just don't know about. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna kind of stick it safe. I feel like it might be like I don't know. Like what? I feel like Westbrook might ball out this year, bro.
Wow. Yeah.
Honestly, and that would be a crazy thing. He went
Clear
from
head, bro.
MVP to 6-man of the year. That would be kind of crazy.
That would be awesome.
That would be.
I think
kind of nuts.
Bill Walton's the only
that did that.
Player that's done that.
Yeah, so I think that would be pretty insane.
Well, I think that's a great pick, bro. He'll be playing off the bench for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what I
mean? Well, who's Kawhi, PG?
Well, isn't it who do they have with the Poe? Yeah, is it? Well, actually, no. Bones comes off the bench, bro. I don't know who they're gonna start, honestly. I can't tell you the Clippers like.
And that's the thing that sucks about 6-man.
Like
Zubac,
like Leonard, PG.
Are they gonna be healthy all the year? You know what I mean? Like, damn, I don't know. I'm kind of second guessing my fucking pick now, but whatever. I'll just stick with it.
Yeah, no, just stick with
it. But it's just one of those things with 6-man.
Man,
you don't know the rotations and stuff. They could have been a 6-man last year. Now they're gonna be a starter.
Right.
So, you know, someone could be injured for the whole,
that's
you know.
tough,
So,
bro.
but yeah, I'm
gonna say Emmanuel quickly, and like also like pick. You like.
He could start.
Yeah. So I think I agree with CJ. It's kind of hard to do this before season.
But
obviously we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna do it anyway.
But yeah, like Emmanuel quickly for me has been a guy who I feel like people kind of underestimated earlier in his career. He didn't really get an opportunity, and kind of last year he just kind of went dummy. Like
he did go crazy.
Yeah, like. Bro, like Thibodeau, I think we talked about this a few episodes ago, but Thibodeau is a coach where, like, if you're doing well, he'll play you like 40 minutes. Like, even in a regular season game, it's kind of like, and quickly actually, I think he like behind Tatum and somebody else, he led like he was like top 3 in minutes this year.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So like
Julius Randle's probably up there.
Yeah, like a lot of Knicks are up there, and then the Celtics are up there. Like Tatum played hella minutes, but yeah, this dude plays hella minutes, bro. So if Quickly's out there as, you know, coming off the bench, but still getting 30 minutes a game. Yeah, like, it's kind of, he's gonna put up. You know?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah,
you know, like 16 points at he
just fucking Thibs like rotations are just so
crazy. Yeah, weird to me. I like him as a coach. Like he's defensive minded, but yeah, he plays like a 6-7 man rotation like nightly. So I don't know. We'll see. And they lost Toppin, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Because you're right. I think Quickly can't he could start.
Yeah, he could start. But honestly, like I feel like they probably will keep that core together.
Yeah, for sure.
Brunson. DiVincenzo.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Hart. Yeah, Hitman. Yeah, for sure. Josh the Hitman.
Yeah,
Hart.
I feel like they're probably gonna have that. They wouldn't have signed DiVincenzo.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
So he'll probably come out. I feel like that's a really good pick, honestly.
Okay.
Because that's a logically.
I'm confident with it.
Yeah, that logic. I was just thinking like who the Clippers have and stuff. Like Westbrook could potentially be starting some games. So. That's all I'm thinking about health wise.
I think they'll give it to Bones, bro.
They would start him over. They would start Bones over Russ.
I don't see why not. Like Bones is younger. He's got more like energy.
Yeah, and they could probably if I feel like if Westbrook knows that he has that like 6-man role, he'll just come in and just ball out. Yeah, like not have to stress about damn. We'll I don't know what people are gonna. Yeah, but we'll see.
I think that'll be interesting. But this next one, bro, it's MVP. Oh man, I don't know, bro. I think it's gonna be Luka or Jokic again, probably. But I think the way that I think it's gonna be Luka, and I think it's gonna be Luka because the Mavericks are gonna make the playoffs this year. And
they're gonna be a top 4 seed?
They're gonna be a top 5 seed, not 4. I don't know, but top 5 seed, just better.
He's probably gonna average crazy number. He might average like a triple double or something,
bro. I think he might average triple double, but not that. And also, I think the team's just gonna be better.
Yeah,
he just looks more in shape, bro. He looks ready to go. I really think it's not gonna be like Tatum. And I don't really have like it's not gonna be Embiid. Nah. It's not gonna be Jokic, I don't think. So, like by process of elimination.
So I think I was kind of doing the same thing, and I was gonna say Luka as well, but to switch it up, I think I'm gonna have to go with my boy.
Really, Shea?
I think he might have a crazy. Season.
He has a puncher's chance. I will say, like,
I think he might be like
the Thunder gotta be
horse.
good, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thunder are good, and he averages the same amount of numbers.
That's the thing that sucks about MVP is like your team has to be. Oh good.
No, yeah.
But I get that. I get that. Like your team has to be like a 1 or 2 seed. Like,
do you agree with that? Like. Or do you? Because that year,
I don't love that.
The year Westbrook won, that wasn't a good.
And
team.
It was because he was going like crazy, right?
He averaged triple doubles,
right? So like, you have to be doing something either like completely historic or like you're not winning MVP unless you're the top 3 seed, like you're saying.
Yeah.
So I worry that like even a Luka or Shea may not get there just based on where their team is at.
Yeah.
But again, we don't want to say Jokic or Embiid because I'm getting tired of that. Like, not to say that like
it's
they're not
cool to see because it's 2 like great big men, but like besides that, it's like, bro.
Yeah,
like,
dude. It's not like that. It's like they're not good at the game, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, and they're not great players. But it's just like for me, it's kind of like well, of course. You know, like at this point, like I know Embiid's getting 30. Yeah, Giannis is getting 30. It's not really up for debate at this point.
Does Steph have one more year in him?
No.
Yeah, they say.
I don't think Steph's gonna play a minimum amount of games, bro.
To make it.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the Warriors are gonna be in some trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll see, man.
They're not that good anymore. We kind of talked about it, but it's okay. Curry's not gonna be the MVP, but I think it'll be Luka, and honestly, Shea is a good pick. I don't know. I hope, one day that the NBA can change their ruling on that because I do think it's like stopped some players from getting to that MVP. Like it was like what happened with Kobe when Nash won. Those years, it was like the Lakers weren't that good.
Yeah,
but like Kobe was definitely better than Nash. It. So like, but like it's like little stuff like
that's
that.
True. That's a good point.
It can be tough as like a fan watching, but it doesn't really matter.
It's very like narrative,
like
driven.
Yeah, and like MVPs, I would say.
Like,
well, I'm gonna be honest. Like MVP is a big award for sure, but they would much rather win like a Finals MVP or something.
Yeah,
because that means like you won on top of like being great there. So I'm sure if you ask any NBA player, they'd probably rather have that than like a personal regular season award. Because again, they still see it like it's a regular season award.
Yeah, like you balled out for sure.
Yeah, like you were getting to it for like the regular season.
Yeah, the whole season. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like that's another thing. Like we'll kind of go into the next section, but it'll be interesting to see because like that's the all NBA teams are like regular season awards too. So it's like that's kind of why the minimum amount of games is like so important because if you're not hitting that, bro, you can't make any of these teams. So we might see some crazy teams because some of these players, bro, like they reach the minimum amount of games and like Steph Curry. Yeah, Steph Curry didn't do it. You know, LeBron didn't do it. KD didn't do it.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of crazy.
Just gonna be second team,
bro. Yeah. So like. I think it'll be interesting to see. I'm excited though, but yeah, that's kind of our list, man. I mean, go through it with us in the comments if you want, sure, bro. We'd love to see what you guys think.
Facts.
I mean, I still think, Wemby's going to win that Rookie of the Year, but we'll have to see what Chet does, bro.
Yeah, no, I think Chet got it, bro.
Really?
I think it's not going to be like a cakewalk. I think those two are probably going to be the ones in the race.
Yeah.
Like all season type shit.
What do you think about Scoot though? Because we didn't really talk about him there.
We didn't. I mean, he's a great player. It's just how are they going to use him?
Yeah.
Is Dame going to be there?
I think Dame's going to hold out. I don't think Dame's going to play unless it's like not with the Blazers.
I thought he said he would play if it was with the Blazers. Thought I saw something about that, but I could be wrong.
No, I mean, I don't see why he would play and like potentially risk injury, like bring down his value. But I don't know what he's doing because he's not getting traded to the Heat. Like that's like not happening. I don't think. I just think I think Scoot's gonna be in the mix, bro.
Yeah, I think so as well.
What
about the
Thompson twins?
Thompson twins, yeah. No, you don't think they're gonna be good or what?
No, they'll be good. I just don't think they'll be in like the mix.
Okay.
I think they'll be like.
They are on pretty bad teams, so
yeah.
It's like, are they the missing piece for that team, and can they piece?
I'm thinking about it, even like Jalen Green wasn't like in the mix.
Oh, he wasn't.
Like he was like top 3, but like he wasn't gonna win Rookie of the Year, and he was hooping.
Who won it that year?
Jalen Green was a rookie how many years ago? 2 years ago. It was either. Let's see. Because I don't remember when he got drafted. Was it 2018?
He got drafted in
2020. Who was the Rookie of the Year for 2020? Do you remember?
Nah, not off the
top. Was it Ant? I think it was Ant.
Yeah, who was in this fucking draft?
I think it was Ant.
Ant?
I think so.
Or he got drafted 2020. Oh, no, it was Cade.
Oh, it was Cunningham?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? He won that year?
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
But yeah, anyways.
Still same. No, yeah, still
kind
same
of got a little
thing.
sidetracked, but
no, yeah, same thing. No, yeah, I think he'll be in the mix, so we'll see. I'm worried the Blazers are going to be a dumpster fire. So like again, Rookie of the Year is one of those things where your team has to be like not great.
Yeah, I don't think your team has to be like the best,
but like they have to be winning because of you, if that makes sense. I feel like the Magic won games because Paulo put up like 20 whatever. But like if the Blazers aren't winning games because of Scoot, then like I don't know if you can win Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year is a little bit more of like an individual like
are you
scoring?
Can ball out,
like
get crazy stats, and your team doesn't need to be the best,
right?
Like you're averaging like 22 or something.
You have to be
or like 20, like that's a lot. Like
you got to be.
I think that's what Paolo was averaging was like 20.
I think LaMelo was putting up like crazy,
like 19 and like 7 or some shit. So
yeah.
You got to average kind of ridiculous numbers.
No,
and that's more so like an individual. I feel like the team doesn't like it matters. Like you said, the team has to be winning because of you, but I don't think the record per se is like
it matters.
Yeah.
I have just to cap off the list, bro. I got who's my Rookie of the Year? Wemby. I have Jordan Poole. I got Brook Lopez, and then I got Emmanuel Quickly, and then I had Doncic.
So I had for my Rookie of the Year, I had Chet, and then for my MIP, I had Halliburton. For DPOY, I had Bam. For 6-man, I had Westbrook, and for my MVP, I said Shea.
Yeah, it's a pretty good list, bro. Yeah, no. So I think we're also gonna do another kind of early before season kind of thing. I wanted to see if we could come up with some All NBA teams before the season starts. See how well we do at the end of the year, bro. What you think about that?
Yeah, I feel like that would be a great idea, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I think they're kind of hard, bro. I'm not gonna cap, especially with the new rules in place. But I think it's kind of like an interesting thing that we can do. Obviously, we weren't able to do this last year, so for me, I kind of always during the season I'm always keeping up with it, but I haven't ever done something like before. So I'll just kind of get right into it, bro, for sure. So we're starting with third team first. The first player I got on here who's gonna make it, bro, I think he has to, is Anthony Edwards. He's been coming up for a few years now.
Yeah.
But it's the Ant-Man, bro. Not much needs to be said. He plays almost like 80 games. I don't think he's really been hurt a ton. He's pretty durable, and I do think with the minimum requirement amount of games, he's obviously going to be eligible. I just think he's gonna go crazy, bro. Like I think he's gonna, he averaged 25 last year, which is great, but I think he's gonna even take a bigger step. The Timberwolves front office kind of mentioned in their exit interviews that he's kind of the guy now more than Cat. And it's not to say that Cat's not, great and, good person to have on your team. But I just feel like Ant's going to take that jump next year. And specifically, he's just going to, not get hurt. Yeah. And he's going to be, playing at a level where I think the NBA is going to have to recognize his talents. And, I think once he does make, an all-NBA team, nobody's really going to question, what he's capable of doing. If anybody didn't know about Anthony Edwards, because, you do. Like,
I was about to say,
all hoopers do.
I actually have him on there, too.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Because, I mean, I feel like that is And that's the tough part about making these lists, because obviously these young players are going to make a jump, but it's like, who else in that mix is what are they going to do?
Right.
So, but like, yeah, no, he's definitely in there. Like, I was even thinking about, like, maybe he could even make second team. Like, that's where I kind of wasn't in the toss of putting him in this one or the next one.
He could be
but
higher.
It's just tough to think. But yeah, no, I think he's at least a bare minimum making
13,
13,
right?
Like,
yeah, and like you bring up a good point. I want to make sure I leave some room for like the upper, the echelon of players, just in case they do choose stop the load management and go crazy. Because I will say that like there's players better than Ant 100%, but I think he's still ready to take that next leap. And like you're saying, he's on your list as well. And obviously, we'll skip over it whenever you get to him. But I think it kind of goes to show you that me and him are kind of on the same page of thinking like, nah, okay, this dude's next up, bro. And it's like he's kind of he's putting the league on notice, bro, for sure. Facts. So that's my first dude.
Yeah, let's say. I mean, I obviously had him on my list too, but I'll go into who I had next. I had Tyrese Halliburton. Obviously, I talked about him earlier. I'm very high on him. I think he's going to be a great player. He has the keys to the franchise. He is the one that is gonna be like in control of everything.
Yeah,
they're building the team around him. Bag. It's a young squad that the potential is kind of endless. We don't know what everybody is gonna be like clicking all cylinders.
Yeah, exactly.
But we know how good of a player Tyrese Halliburton looked last year.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like a upside, and I think I said it earlier again, like the Shea type of vibe, but like I don't think he's gonna break out and average 30.
Right.
But I think he averaged. So he actually didn't make the game requirements last year, but I think, like you said, it's one of those like, they're probably gonna have him play that much.
Like you said, he was 10 short.
Yeah, so it's not that much.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
But he averaged 20 and 10.
10,
so
yeah.
I think that could potentially go into 25, and I wouldn't say he's gonna average like a ridiculous amount of assists, but he might average the same.
Yeah,
and just become more efficient.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's kind of where I'm
score more in different ways.
Like I think that's kind of where I see maybe averaging a little more rebounds too. He averaged 3.7, so maybe like 6 rebounds type shit. You never know. So I don't. Yeah, I think he's just gonna be one of those players that we don't. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, it's
because
great.
we don't know what this team is going to become, and we don't know how great he's gonna be.
Yeah, I'd argue he's also the second best pick and roll ball handler behind Trae Young.
Yeah,
him and Trae Young kind of run the pick and roll similarly, but they throw lobs. They get a ton of assists off those pick and rolls, and I mean they're already efficient. They get hella assists.
Yeah,
like you're saying, I think Tyrese Halliburton's gonna take that next jump in the scoring category.
Yeah, I think
just because he's gonna get force fed. So
yeah,
like more than he has ever been.
Yeah,
because everybody knows now, which is good. Like. But it's something to be said, like when you're that guy, you're going to have to perform. And I think, like you're saying, I think for him, it's just going to be about reaching those amount of games. So, for me, I do think, he has, gotten hurt. So, little nicks here and there. But other than that, I don't see why he wouldn't, for sure. So, yeah, for me, the next player I got, bro, is a guard, is Kyrie, bro. He's been going crazy this summer. If you guys don't know, he's been hooping in the pro-ams. He's always, staying up, doing what he can. But I also do think Kyrie's going to be available this year, and I think he's going to come out with a different mentality now that he's re-signed with the Mavericks, so he's kind of secure in where he's going to be playing. And I think he's actually going to be very complimentary to Luka. He's going to give Luka a ton of, exit passes. He's going to give him, a cushion, essentially, to be able to, I need to take a break from this play. Let me give it up to Kai and see what he can do. But for me, I think the only, questions that really arise with Kyrie is like the game requirements.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's good enough to make second team. So I think this is really the only place I can put him really. Like I think Kyrie's kind of like on the fringe of making second team, but he's just like, he's not there.
Okay.
He's kind of older. He's getting older, but I will say he's still very efficient. He's damn near 50, 40, 90 every year. So there's not really that much to be said about Kyrie. But I do think he's going to, make an All-NBA team this year. And I think, him and Luka are going to be, I think, one of the only pairs of teammates to make like All-NBA teams together this year. So we'll see, bro. It'll be pretty cool to watch them.
It'd be like Jaylen Brown and
Tatum yeah. It'll be pretty cool because that doesn't happen often. Like, you got to be balling for that. And I think both of those guys are going to have great years. But I think Kyrie, definitely, bro. He's going to make their team.
Bet. my next pick was actually another guard as well, and I had Jalen Brunson. I think he is in a perfect situation as well. Kind of, we didn't really know how good he was going to be, and we didn't know how well like he was going to fit in with that system because we're like, oh, is he a player that can create and score by himself? And
the Brunson,
like, yeah. So, but yeah, no, he kind of proved it to us last year, and I think he's in a perfect situation with New York being the market that it is, and Thibs being the coach that he is. He's gonna play him pretty much every game he can.
Yeah.
And I mean, he played 68 games last year, averaged 24.
I'd argue he could have made it last year.
Yeah, so that honestly, I think he probably could have.
He probably could have if it wasn't for De'Aaron Fox.
Positionless.
Honestly, maybe, bro. Yeah. I just think he could have last year.
Yeah, he had the stats. To, like efficient. You know, like I think he'll probably have the same numbers of production.
He might score more.
Yeah, he could probably get more assists. Like, you know, they having that DiVincenzo there, they'll probably be running. And yeah, I think he's just. I think that's a good spot for him. I don't think he's second team. Like quality, no disrespect, but like I think this league is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's so much talent, bro.
Obviously, he's good enough to make my 13.
Yeah, bro. So, like he's still an all-star.
I rate him highly, honestly. I really like Jalen Brunson a lot because he's not a big guard, and we didn't know how good he was going to be.
Yeah, I can almost say with 90% certainty that he'll be an all-star this year, and he wasn't last year, and again, like the stats that he has says he should be. So I just think the NBA is gonna give it to him. Like they got to, bro. He's been going crazy for years now. It's we know what Jalen Brunson can do now. People scout for him. Yeah. So it's a big deal, bro. I think you you hit it right on the money with that. My next dude is McCall Bridges.
I had him too.
So man, I'm excited to see what he's gonna do. I think again, he's not. In that upper echelon of players, obviously yet. But what I will say is he plays. I think he had a record, bro. I think he played the most consecutive games.
Oh yeah,
he's an Iron Man. Yeah, bro. He doesn't check out ever.
He played
now he's in
games.
a spot. He's in a spot where if he's playing 80 all the games possible, and he's averaging 20, 25 points a game, leading his team, being that guy on the efficiency that he's doing in that, shooting 90% from the line, 40% from deep, he's going to make an all-NBA third team, bro.
And I feel like you said, he can lead his team to the playoffs, and that would be a good a third.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna see that and take that into consideration, and
exactly,
especially for the way that he was traded for somebody of Kevin Durant's stature, and then also to be able to come in and contribute immediately, not wait. I mean, he was getting buckets as soon as he got off the plane. I think Bridges was putting up 30.
Yeah,
and it was I didn't even really know he was capable of doing that, but it's obvious to me he's gonna get busy this year, and so I feel especially the way that he plays is a two-way. He's kind of the only player that we talked about so far that's genuinely a two-way player too. Yeah. Somebody who will score 25, but he'll also get multiple steals and do a lot of
guard your best.
Yeah, he'll guard your best player. Yeah. So with that as well, I think that also adds another dynamic to his game that other players don't have. And he's also giving you 26.
Yeah, and he's a part of that FIBA World Cup team right now too.
So he's getting in work. But I think he's going to take that next jump. I think all these players really are. Yeah, and that's what the third team is really about, is players who just barely, kind of missed the cut last year. Yeah, because I do think the third team's probably the one that fluctuates probably the most.
Yeah. I guess going into my last pick, because I also had Mikal. I had Bam.
Yeah, I had a buy.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good spot for him. Obviously it is positionless, so I feel like he has the potential to be on the second team. I just don't know if who else is gonna be great, and I feel like that's kind of at bare minimum. I feel like that's a good spot for Bam. He has the potential of being a second teamer though. That's how I feel. I think he could go crazy and have a ridiculous DPOI season, averaging 22 and 10 or
like you said,
crazy
off camera. He's way more polished offensively.
He's gonna have a great season. Honestly, I really think so, because they have a weird offense.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's by committee. Yeah. It's whoever's hooping.
And they lost Gabe Vincent.
Yeah.
They lost some pieces.
Struce, dude.
So.
They're going to need Bam. Oh, that's a great point. I didn't think about that. But, yeah, that's a good point. Like, it used to be kind of by committee, whoever's going. But I think now it's going to be Jimmy Butler, Bam, like,
Harrow.
Who they need, bro. And that's the guys that, honestly, that should have been getting to it.
Yeah.
Like, they need to be doing it a little more, I think. Yeah, like, I think those guys need to be getting 20 a night. So.
Yeah, they should.
For sure. That's a great pick, bro. Bam's a great pick. I didn't have him on my list. I think he'll be fringe.
Yeah.
I think for him it's more about the offense, but if that comes into play, like you're saying, with the players leaving, I think it will. And he could easily get boosted into that category of players. But for me, this next player, man, underrated as hell, bro. Spicy P, bro. Pascal Siakam.
That's a good pick.
He's made an All NBA team before. Yeah. People kind of forget that, or two, honestly.
Yeah.
People forget that, like, he's been getting to it. He's always playing a lot of games. He's never really hurt a ton.
No.
And he's a consistent player, man. For me, it's really just about seeing him take the next step to see if he can be second team.
Yeah.
Because he's made third All NBA team twice already.
Yeah.
So for me, it's really just about that improvement, because we know obviously Pascal Siakam is a fringe All-Star. He's averaging 25 a game on pretty decent splits. But
I would say he could have arguably been on 13 this year.
Yeah, this year.
It just kind of depends. They weren't that good. That's the only thing.
Yeah, no, the Raptors are not good, and I don't think they're going to be. So that's another thing too that you bring up. That's a good point. It's like the Raptors, at the time he was really making those All NBA teams, he was with Kawhi or with other people. So it was a little different with DeMar, maybe. But yeah, it's different now. I think Pascal is kind of the guy on that team. So that he's probably gonna have more opportunities than he did last year. I just think they're gonna be looking to him to get a bucket when they need it, and I think he's already kind of proven that he can be that guy when his name is called upon.
Yeah, facts. I think he's because Van Vliet was kind of like that guy, I guess, too. And he's not there anymore. So yeah, I agree. That's a good pick.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, for sure. I forgot. He's on the Rockets, and so that's a whole bunch of scoring gravity that's gonna go to somebody. And I think it'll go to Gary Trent, Scotty, of course, but it's gonna go to Spicy P.
Yeah, he's gonna be bringing the ball up.
Yeah, bro. He's gonna be. Yeah, he's an initiator. He's great in the post.
Who's their point guard?
Bro, I
know the Ananobis are
they're looking for a point guard right now, bro.
Because they're just all like big, right? Big guard forwards, like hybrid type.
They got like Marcus Noel, but bro, he's not gonna be playing. He's too tiny. Let's look at it, because Toronto's got some people.
Grady Dick.
But yeah, Grady Dick.
You think he's gonna be? You think he's gonna ball out like that? Is he gonna be starting type shit?
I think he might make a rookie team.
Really? Yeah, probably. I wouldn't. He probably averaged like good numbers, like efficient or some shit.
Yeah,
for a rookie.
Dude, yeah, they got Malachi Flynn. I don't know who's
the
right.
Point guard. So, like I said, he might be the main.
Scotty, I don't know. I don't know.
Point guard Scotty.
Yeah,
but So I guess going back to our third all NBA third team, I had Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Bam Adebayo, and Ant.
And then the last person I had on my list is Triple J.
Oh shit.
I just think he's gonna get to it, bro. And I honestly feel like Ja not being there. Like, people forget that those games, somebody's gonna have to score, bro. Yeah. Him and Desmond Bane are gonna be those guys that are gonna be scoring, especially Tyus Jones now that he's gone. So I think if not Bam, Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. is healthy, I think he'll be fine, bro. I think he's gonna make it on his defense as well. So for him, it's more about the offense too. He's kind of in Bam's spot where if he can get past 17. There's no reason he shouldn't make an All-NBA team, because his defense is very high level. Honestly, the highest level. It's at the highest level in the league, bro. Yeah, he's the best defensive player in the league, honestly.
He's young too,
He's so young, bro. He's so young. But yeah, man. So I think he's gonna take that next jump, especially with Ja sitting.
That's a good pick.
They're gonna be looking for somebody to step up, and I think it's gonna be him and Desmond Bane. It'll be cool to see.
Hell yeah.
But
so what were your five?
My five, bro. It's looking like this. It's pretty clean. I got Ant. I got Kyrie, bro. I got Pascal, I got Mikal Bridges, and I got Triple J.
Okay.
So
good, solid.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I don't have Bam or Tyrese. We'll see how those guys,
Yeah, I think I'm betting on just Tyrese having a really good season.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't know, that might be his cap right now, but like you said, it's the Kyries, it's the like a Bradley Beal.
Yeah, bro. Like if he gets in the mix, if he starts putting up 27, bro,
like you're gonna have to put him on
you're gonna have to do something.
So it was hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of like,
I think
like stressing out a little bit. I'm like, damn, because like we wanted to be consistent, you know,
right?
Like we don't want to put whoever we put in this list on our second team or whatever. So we want to be.
You want to make sure we remember.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just keeping track of that. But
yeah, and like also it just goes to show you how hard it is for the NBA, like the NBA to pick it.
Yeah.
Like
it's tough.
Like going through Brunson's stats, we're like, bro, I don't know how he didn't make an All-Star team.
Even Pascal, Pascal had a crazy year, and I didn't even know. Like, I think you put him on.
Yeah, I put him on
my
power forward list.
I didn't even have him. I was like, damn. I didn't even know.
Spicy P be getting to it, but even like you're saying, man, just depends on your situation. You know, honestly, it depends on your scoring volume. I think a lot of now of the times it's like, are you scoring 20 a game? Yeah. Like, and it's kind of, I don't love that, but you know, it is what it is. Like, I think it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Like, guys like that are gonna make these teams more often than guys who aren't doing that. I think the one like just completely egregious and like just crazy pick that I can remember was when DeAndre made first team, DeAndre Jordan, and it was just because he was getting to it with the Clippers and like bro was putting up 10 points a game, you know,
crazy,
15 boards, 2 blocks, and like that's great, but that ain't first team All NBA.
Like
but,
Joakim Noah being up
there
too,
you know, but even him was honestly he shouldn't be up there. But like little things like that kind of rub me the wrong way when they don't put him.
That's why I'm glad it is positionless. Because we do have to like reward like the guards that are good because they're better than some of these centers, and the center was already a solidified one spot.
100.
Like you could be the best at your position, but you're not a top 5 player in the league.
Right. No, yeah, that makes sense for sure, bro.
But no, yeah, I'm excited. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully our lists match up.
Yeah,
we'll see who gets the closest, and we'll go from there. But was there anything else you wanted to share with the audience?
Just y'all just keep staying posted with the NBA, bro. If y'all are hoop heads, there's a lot of hoops going on. Make sure you're watching that stuff, and then keep checking out 3-Man Weave, bro. It's 3-man. Like,
yes, sir.
We out of here. But man, we appreciate you guys obviously for checking out the videos. Episode 10, so it's kind of a big episode for us.
Yeah.
In the next episode, we'll kind of come back, with the second, team that we got. We'll figure it out, kind of do that off camera as well. So that's kind of really all I gotta say, man. I'm excited for the season to start, bro. I'm excited to start pumping out some more videos and get back to the grind. But it's always a grind, man. We always working. So
yes, sir.
Sometimes, especially during the off season, we might be less busy with doing this, but whenever the season starts kicking up, we'll be doing this.
We'll be getting to it for sure.
Yeah.
But just stay tuned for more episodes. Look out for the shorts, and we're gonna be doing other things on our like TikToks and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that. We really do appreciate it for y'all that have sat this whole time.
Yeah, bro. It was a long one.
It's a little bit longer, but we haven't chopped it up in a minute about hoops. So, but if y'all enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
3-Man.